Bonjour tout le monde! Hey, désolé, je me suis rendu compte qu'il n'y avait pas de musique. Vraiment désolé. Mon nom c'est Yann, je fais partie de Niveau Suivant, donc je suis avec vous ce lundi pour continuer Tales of Vesperia, donc on va jouer pendant un bon petit 2 heures. La semaine passée, bon, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé la semaine passée? On a ah oui, c'est ça, on a fini le bateau fantôme. On a comme trouvé une boîte à l'intérieur qui semble comme attirer les monstres. Puis Estelle, elle veut aller la reporter à la personne à qui que ça appartient, qui serait une ville qui existerait peut-être même plus. Donc on va aller trouver. C'est un peu sur notre chemin en s'en allant dans le désert. Puis ben on est allé participer au Coliseum de Nordapolica. Puis ben, on s'est battu contre Flynn, qui était le champion de la place. C'était un piège. Puis aussi, on a Reggae de la ruine de la ruine. De la guilde de Ruins Gate qui nous a volé la boîte. Puis là, ben, on le poursuit dans des cavernes qui vont nous mener au désert. Donc, c'est pas mal là qu'on était rendu. On était en plein milieu du donjon. On s'était fait attaquer par. Euh, non, on s'est pas fait attaquer. On a failli se faire attaquer par un gros monstre qui a absorbé le air pour nous aider à passer. Donc, fait que c'est pas mal là qu'on était rendu. Donc là, on va juste espérer que le jeu j'aille le son. On a l'air d'avoir le son. Si vous entendez pas le son sur le chat, dites-moi le, mais tout a l'air normal ici. Maudite mise à jour de Windows. Good, perfect, perfect. Dans quoi j'ai fait combien d'heures chronométriques? J'ai peut-être manqué un autre de tes commentaires. Ah, dans Tales, tu veux dire? Si je me fie, on est à 142 heures. J'ai commencé à peu près à 126. Fait qu'on est à peu près à 10. T'es à peu près à 16 heures de jeu? Si je calcule là, vite vite, là, 10 plus 4, ça fait 14. Ouais, ouais, c'est ça. On est à peu près à 16 heures de jeu. Ah, il m'en reste quand même, d'après moi, encore un bon 20 heures. Là. On en a, d'après moi, jusqu'à la fin de l'année avec ce jeu-là. On est rendu à notre 10e stream de 2 heures. Attends, ça marche pas, que j'ai juste 16 ans. Ouais, mais faut calculer que j'ai eu un stream d'une heure et demie. Des fois, je les fais pas tout le temps de 2 heures, ouais. Ouais. Oh boy, mauvais piton. Whoa, what's going on?
That didn't work.
Ah, j'ai plus d'MP pas en tout. Plus personne qui a grand MP en plus.
And another.
Les bonhommes font pas grand chose, hein. Rita fait pas grand chose, ça pourrait aller.
And another. That's over.
Je pense que je vais me donner un peu de magie, moi là. Pineapple Gel, j'en ai dessus, ouais. Voilà. Moi, je venais de là.
Here we go.
Shining face! Dragon Swarm!
Blocks our future.
And another!
Piercing move.
And another! Didn't work.
A blade of evil. Overpower even indestructible evil. You're finished. Going up.
Hey, les bébites ils se poussent toutes de moi, c'est débile. En négoçant.
I got no time to...
Je pense que je suis comme trop haut level pour les bébites, fait que ça fait qu'ils se poussent. On va checker, voir. Oh! Tout a fini. On va te mettre ça. Tout a pas fini. Tout a-tu fini avec ça? Non. Fini, non, non, non. Ouais, c'est sûr, j'étais de la pâte, mais je joue juste une fois par semaine, par exemple. J'avais pensé faire un petit stream d'une couple d'heures pendant mes vacances.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Mais finalement, je me suis dit, ah, si le monde sont habitués de le suivre le lundi soir. Puis je jouais beaucoup à Xenoblade aussi. Hein. Il y a un coffre là, hein. Ben, pogne-le le coffre. C'est pas un coffre ça? Ah, oui, il est là, ok, fait. Ok, bon, on va continuer. On monte par là.
Here we go.
Shining face! Brutal face!
Luna Storm. Luna Gang.
And another! Tiger! I'll punish you! Let's go.
Oh, elle a appris de quoi? Judith. Bon, on va lui donner d'autres choses. Aerial Arts 2, Evade 2. C'est pas mauvais.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Luna Crush. We're finished.
Ah, j'ai pas pensé.
Flickering gas burn.
Shining face! Brutal face! And another!
The sign of victory.
I'm not done yet.
Ooh.
Voilà. On va la péter celle-là aussi.
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up.
Ouais, fait que beaucoup de Xenoblade. Je suis rendu à 73 heures, je pense. J'avais checké hier.
The sign of victory.
Ça fait comment? Quand même pas mal beaucoup. Oups! Wow. Quand même pas mal beaucoup d'heures. Bon, fait que là je suis full heal. On va y aller avec cette équipe là.
There he is.
But how did you...
Good work, Repeat. Looks like our little game of tag is over, Reggae.
No.
No way.
Ah, il est plus grand tout d'un coup.
So that's what's been going on.
What does this mean? Was he disguising himself as Reggae?
I don't think we have time
Il a
to
juste
worry about
changé,
the
il a juste
particulars
inversé
right
les
now.
lettres de son nom.
Oh me, oh my, how terribly frightening. I don't know what I'd do if I were to end up like poor Rago.
What do you mean? What happened to him?
Oh oh.
Oh, they found his body face down in a riverbed back in Dongrest. I just couldn't bear it if I ended up like that, you know.
Rago is dead?
Afraid that's not for me to say. My lips are zipped up tight for sure.
Oh, not that way! Jaeger! Ta-da! The reinforcements have arrived!
Gosh, Drot, the rest I leave up to you.
As you wish. Aye, aye, sir! He's getting away!
Not on my watch.
I'll see you in the funny paper, Liebchen.
J'adore l'accent Jaeger. J'adore.
That's him! It's Terrabus!
Bon, je me souviens plus. C'est sensible à quoi ça? Ok, ça résiste au vent, à l'eau, puis au darkness. Ok, fait qu'on va juste changer nos patentes. Pas que notre ami ici elle casse des affaires qu'il faut pas qu'elle caste. Ça c'est correct, ça c'est correct. Bon, fait que pas d'eau. Ça c'est quoi? Ça c'est hurt, c'est correct. Pas de ça. Pas de ça. Le bean on s'en fout. Hurt. Pas de ça. Violent Pain non plus. Non plus. C'est bon. Meteor, ça c'est un peu overkill. Plus. Ça c'est quoi? Aqua Laser. On va l'enlever aussi. Ça on va l'enlever aussi. On va enlever ça aussi. On va le laisser. Ça je l'avais-tu laissé? Bloody Halloween, non on va l'enlever. On va le laisser. Thunderblade, on va l'enlever aussi. Ah je pense qu'elle en est même pas. Parfait. Ah, puis pour le boss, elle, on va y mettre photon, ça peut toujours être pratique. Photon. Puis peut-être Healing Circle, Dispellers, Variable X, Green Chariot. Ah, tiens, Green Chariot. Ah, mon épée, moi, quoi? J'ai-tu un attribut? Attribute vent. Ah, ben. On va enlever ça. On a-tu une Holy quelque chose? Holy Avenger. C'est bon ça? Resurrect, ça doit être Holy ça? Hein? Ça fit avec le nom. Les autres ils ont tué même. Attaque, puis l'autre attaque. Ah, ok. Hey, arrêtez de me pousser.
Someone protect me while I'm casting. Okay. You must be better than that. Arise from the depths of the earth. And another. Arise from the depths of the earth.
I'll punish you!
First aid.
Fais pas juste un? Comment ça qu'il fait juste un?
Alright, who's next?
Ah, il s'est.
We're not done yet. You're just not into this, are you? Grant us your favor.
That's it! Brutal Fang! That's it! Fang!
Et
Oh
voilà.
man. Come on, let's go.
Ça a quand même pas pire été, mais j'ai pas réussi à avoir mon secret mission, mais c'est pas bien grave.
We need no succor from our enemies. You're not gonna make fools of us! But with those injuries, let us withdraw. Bye-bye for now!
Bye-bye!
Man, this stinks. Where'd this smoke come from?
They're throwing our canine friend here off the scent.
As long as we put up with the smell, we'll be fine.
But I can't stand that smell.
We're going after them.
Ok. On va juste. Peux-tu revenir par là? On va juste sailer en même temps. Ah, pis toi, je vais te rechanger d'épée. Je sais plus quel c'est qu'il y avait maintenant. Ah, ici, c'est quoi? On veut les mettre team, non. Resurrection. Ah, c'est celle-là. Puis elle, on va aller enlever Photon parce que elle abuse trop. Photon. Oh, les lens, je l'avais pas mis, non. Healing Circle Way. Revitalize. Grand Chariot. Oh, la sortie!
What is with this heat?
We've passed through the caverns and come out on the other side of the mountains.
So you mean
Those are the sands of Kogor.
Whoa. You made it all the way there?
The sands of Kogor. Pharaoh's here.
I'm going on.
Wait! We can't just let you go alone. I mean, our job right now is to protect you.
Well, we did get the stolen box back, right?
Yeah, I guess we can't just keep chasing him around. All right, we'll take care of him next time.
Hold on. Are you seriously going? Do you know what you're saying?
Ben oui, on n'est pas
This is
tout
a
fait ce
desert.
chemin-là pour
It's
rien,
hot.
là. Voyons.
People die here, get it?
I'm ready for it.
The desert is divided into 3 regions.
Ah,
Huh?
The foothills to the west, the center where it's hottest, and the massive peaks to the east.
okay.
Hey, hold on.
There's a town between the end of the western foothills and the central area.
Where did you hear that?
I went there with a friend once. It's a nice town built up around an oasis.
We'll hold off on any major decisions until we get there then.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Old Raven wouldn't be able to think straight till he cools off.
What are you gonna do, Patty? What's that treasure you're searching for? Well, I can't guarantee you'll find any clues in that town, though.
Don't worry. As long as there are people, I'm sure there'll be clues.
Well, there are
Okay.
people living there.
Then I'll be joining you.
Rita,
I know. We'll make that our first destination.
Bon, ben, let's go pour la ville. On s'en va dans le désert. Ben, si je me souviens bien, c'est pas super loin, c'est juste là.
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky.
Oh, c'est sensible à de quoi? Ok, pas de magie de feu ici. Ah, je suis paralysé. Estelle, fais ta job!
Oh, nice moves.
Which blocks our future?
Ah,
A blade of noble light. Overpower even indestructible evil. Pierce Buster.
That's what
Hey, c'est
happens
long
when
à
I
tuer,
get
ça.
serious.
That's the logical outcome.
bon, ville.
Seems like a pretty sleepy town.
Well, in this heat,
There are knights even here, though.
I don't recall seeing such intimidating people here the last time I came.
All right, I'm off to search for clues about the treasure. Bye-bye.
You're leaving?
Oh, so you want me to stay a little longer, eh?
Well, it's been fun and all, but I'm sure Patty's got things she needs to take care of.
Then I guess it's time for me to be off.
Be careful out there.
Bye bye. J'ai un feeling que tu vas revenir.
All right, shall we each go our own way for now? Okay then, let's meet up in front of the inn after sunset.
Okay, see you then.
J'ai-tu...
No easy thing looking out for everybody.
Well, I think we all could use a little time to think things over.
The kids are all right.
Bon, parfait. Bonne nuit, Félix. Bon. Je Je vais juste aller changer vêtements Yuri. C'était cool pour le Colisée. Ah non, c'est pas ça. C'était cool pour le Colisée, mais on va y remettre un saut approprié. Là. Bon. Je remets dessus son vrai truc. Ah! Il y a le look à Ash dans The Abyss. Je me souvenais pas que j'avais celle-là. C'est intéressant ça. Ah non, on va y remettre son saut normal. Sinon on a quoi? On pourrait l'habiller comme ça. Oh l'habiller tiens comme ça. En night. Ça va toujours être drôle. Ah, c'était ça que je cherchais. Ah, dis-moi pas que j'ai... Ok, non, c'est ça. Ok, j'avais peur que j'avais effacé mon autre game. Bon. Ok. On va aller se promener dans la ville. On va s'acheter des pineapple gin. On va se racheter peut-être une couple de life bottle. On ramasse ça, ok, c'est bon. Puis ils vendent quoi ici? Ah, ils vendent pas d'équipement? Ah, ok.
Hey, old man. Sorry to... Whoa, what's with that face?
Hearing you apologize like that puts me a little bit on edge is all.
I mean, you still have to deliver that letter to Bellius, right?
Yeah, but if I can't see her until the new moon, then that's that, ain't it? Till then, I'm at the mercy of the princess's whims.
Well, aren't you easygoing? You sure about that? If we spend too long out here and you miss the new moon, the Don will yell at you for sure.
Nah, I'm used to being yelled at. If I gotta wait, I can wait until the next new moon. It ain't like we're gonna run out of new moons anytime soon.
You certainly sound patient.
Of course. Patience is something you'll learn with age.
Ugh, I swear.
Well, making the right decisions is part of being an adult.
T'as juste
too. I'll leave as
35
soon as I
ans,
feel
dude.
like I have to.
Et pas si vieux que
Anyway,
ça.
let me travel with you kids for a while longer.
Sure, whatever you want.
Mais dans un RPG, c'est vieux, 35 ans.
Oh, where are you off to?
Nowhere in particular, just going on a walk. What about you? Where were you going?
I just wanted to get a look at the desert terrain we were going to be headed into next.
It's good to be prepared. So how was it?
It was hot,
Well, I assumed as much.
but it wasn't as hot as I thought it'd be.
Well, okay. But what I wanted to know was if Pharaoh was out there.
Right. That'd be nice.
Oh well, I guess we couldn't expect him to be that easy to find. What?
You want to go out and check for yourself?
No, that's okay. If we head out to look for him, we should do it together.
Oh, I see.
Ok, parfait. Fait que là, on a jasé avec elle. On a Estelle qui est ici.
Yuri,
Hey, why the long face?
Is the desert really as dangerous as they say?
I don't think Rita joke around with such a serious look on her face.
Ben, tu pourrais pogner un bon coup de chaleur, là.
Yeah, I guess not. I've dragged all of you all the way out here.
You should stop worrying about all of us.
Huh?
I mean, we're just doing what we feel like doing. But what about you?
Me?
You were saying that you need to figure out who you are, weren't you?
Yes, that's...
Estelle, you're brave Vesperia's client. If you tell us to go somewhere, we'll go there. And if you tell us to go for you, we'll find Pharaoh and drag him back here.
Yuri. Then
There's no need to rush to give me an answer. Take...
Ok. Pense-y, chouette. Ok. Je pense qu'on a Carole là-bas. Oh. Oh. Un chef. Il était caché là. Ah non, c'est le reporter, ça. Carole ici.
You're still here?
Ah non, Partie.
What? Were you feeling lonely and came to find me?
Isn't the reason that you've been wandering around here because you're the one who's lonely and wanted to see me?
You got me. Now marry me.
I'll consider it when you're an adult.
Ah, there you are.
Who are you? Just an acquaintance of hers.
He's my husband.
Well, whatever. I got the info about the Maristella that you wanted.
I appreciate that.
But first, is it true that you're Eifried's granddaughter?
Huh?
It's a rumor I heard. Is it true? So it is true. If that's the case, then I can't give this to you. If it gets out that I did business with the granddaughter of a guy who broke the guild's rules, no one will trust me.
Eifried is...
I don't know about you, but for those of us who live in the world of the guilds, Eifried is the most unforgivable guy out there. I can't afford to be involved with someone going around claiming to be one of his relatives. So don't you show your face in front of any of us ever again. And if you pull anything on any of the members of my guild out of resentment, we're not gonna take it lying down. I can guarantee you'll regret it if you think that World Cellar is no more than a map-making guild.
But I'd never do anything like that.
Oh, really? In any case, the blood of a coward who would attack ships while feigning to protect them runs through your veins. I can't even begin to guess what's running through your head. And as for you, I don't know if you're really her husband, but I'd suggest steering clear of this one.
So you just take it all in silence, huh?
I just don't know whether he's actually my grandfather and what actually happened in that massacre. I don't know what's true and what's a lie, whether he was a villain or a saint. All I know is that my grandfather was very important to me. That is why I can neither admit or deny what people say.
So you don't even know who you are yourself, huh?
I know that much at least.
Then wasn't there something you could have said?
It's okay. I'm used to people saying all sorts of things about my grandfather. I don't care about any of that nonsense. I'll just keep searching for treasure in my own way.
You're putting on a pretty tough act. You better not start crying once you're all on your own.
What good would crying get me? You see, my motto is, no matter how tough the situation is, crying gets you nowhere.
Well, I guess it's really none of my business. Still, it's not like you can go treasure hunting without any clues.
Oh, don't worry. I've got clues. Later.
Bon, parfait. Fait que ça, c'est bon. Là, il reste... Carole. Faudrait que je parle à des enfants aussi tantôt, si je me souviens bien.
You can't open that without a key.
I know.
Are you really gonna return it?
Yes, I am. You gotta...
Nope.
You saw what happened in Nordopolica. This thing made it so I couldn't control my magic. The clear CL crystal inside this box interferes with air somehow.
Interferes with air? How could a tiny box like this do something like that?
I don't know. That's why I wish I could open this box somehow.
There's a good chance that we'd be able to find a key for the box in Jormungand.
For me, this doesn't have anything to do with Estelle wanting to return it anymore.
So then you're gonna look for the town of Jormungand that was mentioned in that diary?
Yes, if I can.
If you can.
I can't leave Estelle behind.
Sure you can, if you...
I'd like to leave her behind, but... I've never had a problem like this before. She couldn't be serious about going alone into the desert.
Bon, fait que elle, c'est réglé. Là, il y a juste Carole que j'ai pas parlé. Ah, il est là.
I feel like my world is crashing down around me.
Bah.
I can't believe Ruin's Gate was secretly selling weapons, and that they were smuggling them illegally out of...
Sometimes you have to have shadow where there's light, I guess.
That's so sad, though.
Well, you don't need to worry about those guys. Just keep living your life the way you know is right, and lead brave Vesperia to victory with pride.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we need to worry about Pharaoh for now.
Yeah, we finally made it into the desert. It feels like we're almost there.
Hey, once we're done with this commission, you think we could go back to Dawngrest for a bit?
Well, let's wait until we've wrapped up our current job to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Bon. Ok, ça c'est réglé. Là, ça c'est bon.
Carol, this is for you.
Huh? What's going on, Estelle? What's this?
This is payment for your services. I'm sure you'll be able to sell it for quite a sum. I want to thank you all for everything you've done.
Huh? What do you mean? You haven't found what you're looking for yet.
I'm afraid I must take my leave from you here.
No.
Take your leave? What are you gonna do?
You're not thinking of going alone, are you?
My desire to meet Pharaoh is a personal one.
Are you crazy? That's way too dangerous!
Which is why I must go alone. I won't have the rest of you caught up any further in my own selfish quest.
Do justice and punish the unjust.
Huh? Oh, right. That's one of the laws of our guild.
There's no justice in letting Estelle march into the heart of the desert all by herself.
I don't think I have it in me to break our laws. How about you, Carol?
Right!
It seems those are the rules.
I'm terribly flattered, really, but I'm afraid I can't let you.
Estelle, wait! Have you all lost your marbles?
Which is why we're all going together.
I'll admit I'm a little scared, but I can't just let Estelle go off like that.
You talk some sense into them.
If I start whining now, I'll have to go all the way back to Nordopolica by myself, right?
Oh, there's no reasoning with any of you. Are you sure you're dead set on this?
Yes, I've thought a lot about this. You all have something that's important to you. A goal you give everything to achieve. I realized that I didn't have anything like that for myself. And I knew I had to find a purpose of my own. Something I can dedicate myself to. I made the decision to begin this journey, and I have to finish what I've started. This is something I have to do for my...
Okay, you win. So we'll be aiming for the desert center.
Huh?
Hey, I tried talking sense into you idiots.
Rita.
There's actually no real need for you to come, Rita. You've got your Air Krena research to worry about, don't you?
There's no telling what you idiots will get into if I don't keep an eye on you. The air
c'est
crenning
ça.
isn't going anywhere. I'll go, but we're not leaving until we've taken care of all our preparations.
I'm sorry to be such an inconvenience to you all.
I think we had a pretty good idea things would turn out like this from the start.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Huh? Where's...
Eh, où tu
Everything
dis-
settled?
Yeah.
Well, what did you decide?
We're going to the center of the desert.
I had a feeling, so I've made some arrangements. The innkeeper has agreed to help us.
Ah.
We'll want to be good and rested before we leave this town behind, that's for...
You're always thinking about your next nap, aren't you?
Yeah, but I sleep so much better if I have a little company.
Oh.
I wonder what Pharaoh will do.
Bon, tout le monde rejoin the party. Là, si je me souviens bien, faut que j'aille voir les enfants, right? Oh.
Oh, my heart!
Whoa, are you okay, old man?
It's just the sound of money gets this old heart racing. Stop that jingling, would you, Carol?
Huh? Alright, whatever.
I can't believe how much gold we have.
I bet it would feel great to spend all this gold at once.
No way! We still need to save lots more.
Ah, sounds like you've got plans for the future, kid. Saving for a hideout for brave Vesperia?
No, I wasn't thinking of that. It's just that saving lots of money feels good, you know?
You know what they call that, kid? Penny pinching, that's what.
There's no use hoarding your money for later. You gotta spend it all at once. Go wild.
No, that's even worse. You kids have got no sense of moderation.
Alright, old man, then what do you think we should do with it?
Just invest it in Old Raven. My secret guild knowledge will give you back 100 times as much.
Pass.
L'important, l'investissement. Ah, c'est plus tard d'abord que je vois les petits-enfants.
Can we stay the night here?
Hello. Welcome to the Desert Oasis Mantake.
What's with this night?
Well, Will you be staying the night?
Yeah, we're going into the desert, so we came into town to gather provisions and get some rest first.
Oh, so it's you who wanted provisions for going into the desert. You know, it's...
We know it's dangerous.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'll get your provisions together before you set out. Your stay will cost 400 gold.
Ben oui, c'est correct.
Have a nice day.
400 piastres,
This town kind of gives me the creeps. All these nights stick out like sore thumbs.
Anyway, time to get some sleep.
But man, I just can't relax with the knight standing out at the entrance.
It bothers you?
Yeah, it does.
If they're here to protect us, there ain't nothing wrong with that, is there?
All right, everyone, let's get some sleep.
Faisons des dodos.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
I don't know your reasons for going out into the desert, but it would really be a good idea for you to stay in town.
Thanks, but we've already put a lot of thought into it.
I see. Well, as I promised.
Our canteens are this small?
Looks like enough to me.
Yeah, we should be able to get more water from certain types of cacti growing in the desert.
Okay.
Right. If we use them to fill up our canteens whenever we need more water, we should be fine.
Thank you very much. You've been a great help.
It's the least I could do. I'm giving that to you, so don't hesitate to use it as much as you like. Go out and turn right where the road forks. You'll find a lake at the end of the road. You'll be able to fill up your canteens there.
Gotcha.
By the way, what was with the knight who was here?
He was guarding me all night. I was so nervous.
One lie after another.
That was a supervisor. The knights are here to make sure that townspeople don't talk freely to visitors from outside of town.
Why would they do something like that?
I don't understand the reasons, but it's on the magistrate's orders. People other than merchants like myself aren't allowed out of their houses.
I see. That's why we didn't see any townspeople outside.
I wonder if there's a crooked magistrate here too.
There was no magistrate in this town until recently, and then finally he arrived.
Really?
Yes. The Imperial Knights have started to move into Nordopolica of late. It seems they may have already gone in to arrest Bellius. The appointment of a new Imperial Magistrate to our town seems to be related to that as well.
The Imperial Knights are going to arrest Bellius?
They say that Bellius had something to do with engineering the Great War behind the scenes.
Bellius did that?
That's what they're saying in town. Well, I don't think the Empire will be able to do much so long as Palestrale's there, but... Thank you very much for your business.
Wait, but...
Yeah, thanks for the help. Let's go fill up at the lake.
Puis si on fait des dodos, il se passe de quoi? Il me semble que oui. Ah, il donne quelque chose, je pense. Non? Ah ouais, c'est ça. Je vais juste checker, ouais, qu'est-ce que j'ai eu. Ouais, Mother's Memento, ouais, c'est ça. Ça, on est obligé de faire ça si on veut l'arme à Estelle pour avoir son spécial. Ah, puis ça c'est pour une technique à Judith, si je me souviens bien. On va skipper. Ouais, c'est ça. Bon. Fait qu'on est bon pour ça. Puis là. C'est là qu'on va voir les enfants.
We filled up our water. I think we're ready to go.
Right. Stop it! Let go!
Bad boys and girls that break curfew must be punished by the magistrate.
No way! We're going to look for Mommy and Daddy!
Leave these children to me. I'll see that they're properly disciplined.
Stay out of this, stranger.
Please, forgive these children. I will go and apologize in person to the magistrate on their behalf.
Hey, wait, aren't you? My deepest apologies.
Ouais, t'es
Do you
mieux.
think that maybe I could have handled that better?
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Thanks for saving us from those bad guys.
What are your names?
My name's Alf. My sister's Layla.
What happened to your mom and dad?
They got taken into the desert in the magistrate's big wagon.
What?
Someone told me they're going to look for Pharaoh.
Pharaoh?
Yeah.
But what do you think they're planning on doing once they find him?
A and using the townspeople to do their dirty work?
Hey, bro, are we gonna go look for Mommy and Daddy?
No, you're not. If you kids go into the desert, you'll die for sure.
Judith.
We'll look for your parents. You kids can't go out into the desert.
Indirect.
Really?
I don't lie. You don't.
Nope. Fine by me.
You're surprisingly agreeable.
His guild is guided by justice, after all.
Thanks, everyone!
Here, take this, 'cause you're so nice.
A glass bead?
It's a precious gem.
It's our reward for taking the job.
Now that we've gotten paid in advance, we've got our work cut out for us, don't we, Carol?
Yeah, you're right.
But what concerns me is that the Empire is investigating Pharaoh.
Ouais, à date, il y avait juste nous autres qui faisaient ça. Bon, ben allons-y. Allons se chauffer les faufounes dans le désert.
Yuri, what's the matter?
Encore du blabla.
I was just thinking about what the magistrate here could be planning. It's so strange that he'd be looking for Pharaoh. Though I guess it makes sense if the Empire wanted to eliminate a monster that was trying to kill the princess.
But they don't know that he's after Estelle yet, do...
So why are they going after him then?
How should I know?
And we still don't know why there's a curfew in the town.
Anyway, first we should go to the sands of Kagor.
Right. We can look into the mysteries of this town once we come back.
If we don't rest...
That's true.
So then, to get to the middle of the desert, we should go through here, right?
Yes, I think the parents of those children were probably taken this way too.
All right, let's go.
Allons-y, allons-y. Ah, ce donjon-là. Il est gossant à cause qu'il faut toujours que tu trouves un cactus.
There's no shade anywhere.
Never imagined it would be this hot.
Nobody'd last long out here without the proper supplies.
What's with him? He looks like he's out for a walk in the park.
Hey, old man. Aren't you hot?
Hot? Heck yeah. I'm sizzling over here. Burning right up.
That lousy.
Il se
I
porte
feel
très
like
bien
the
la chaleur,
temperature
je
goes
pense.
up every time somebody says the word hot.
We'll be fine, so long as we remember to keep our water well stocked.
Right, the cacti. The parents of those children are out there with no supplies whatsoever. We do have Pharaoh to look for, but...
Yes. Would it be alright if we took care of Alf and Layla's request first?
But...
You've more than fulfilled your obligation to me.
Estelle!
Okay then, let's find their parents.
Let's go.
Was that Pharaoh?
Then he really is somewhere in the desert.
Settle down. You'll get plenty of attention once we're done helping those kids.
Bon ben...
Let's eliminate them! Luna Luna Crush! Pierce Buster!
Treasure Storm!
Luna Rise! Rising Moonlight Havoc!
Treasure Storm! That didn't work.
Piercing Moon!
Ah ouais, attends une minute. J'ai pas un meilleur sword pour ici là. Wow, 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 Highlander. C'est quoi ça fait? Ça tue des attributes. Non, ça n'a pas. Bon, on va commencer à apprendre ça d'abord. On veut limit boost. Ah non, ils l'ont déjà. Fist bonus. Fist bonus 2. On va le mettre comme... Holy Avenger. On va mettre ça. Ça résiste. Oh, ça résiste au Holy aussi. Ok, bon, on va oublier le Holy. Ok, on va mettre Vorpal Sword là. Je vais avoir ça quelque part. Ça, ça a-tu du Holy, ça? Ah, ça, ça a du Holy, la Spencer. Ouais, ouais, c'est ça. On va y aller avec ça. Il y en a quand même pas des épées qui ont Elemental. Pourquoi il a fait un...
The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
16. Bah. Là, faut que je me trouve un cactus. Puis vite. Ah, il y en a un là.
Let's fill up our water here.
But this is... Ow! Ow!
What
Je sais
an
pas,
idiot.
dude.
Use your head a little.
Looks like this situation calls for a little extra help.
Boom!
Canteen filling.
Me next!
We need to make sure...
Right. If everyone's finished, let's go.
Ouais, ouais, j'ai compris le concept. Ta parouette, elle m'attendait, ce bébite-là.
Don't get sloppy! Raging Lunastorm! Score my enemies and
Ah ouais, j'avais enlevé toute l'eau à Rita, hein, tantôt, je crois. Champagne, on va y redonner. Splash, on va y redonner. Otherwise, je l'avais pas mis. Spiral. Aqua Laser.
We're done.
Oh là, les bébites commencent à donner un peu plus d'XP. Hein. What?
Better stop plodding along like a zombie, or you'll only make yourself more tired.
How are you in such good spirits?
Some people take pleasure in the suffering of others.
Why, I oughta.
Don't waste your energy.
That sort of peppiness simply isn't healthy.
No, not at all.
By the way, why were you in this desert before?
I used to live in a town up in the mountains to the north of here. Together, so I sometimes came down near the desert.
All the way to the desert?
Anyway, we hardly have time to look for anything out here.
Seriously, if we run out of water, we'll be goners.
We need to find something like a clue soon.
Yes.
Arrêtez de vous plaindre là. Come on, c'est le fun la chaleur.
I feel like an easy...
Ouais, je change ma sword là. Je pense qu'on va y aller safe, puis on va se mettre de quoi qu'il n'y a pas de tribu, hein, malgré que ça sonne là, ça sonne là. Oh Dieu. TP condition, tiens, c'est bon.
Win. Don't get cocky.
J'avais pas besoin de changer à chaque fois.
Let's go.
Moins de gossage de même.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Guard arts. Tout machin. Non. Ok. Tout est presque fini. Je pense qu'elle avait tout fait pour ça, ouais. Toi. Ça achève. Puis toi, t'es bon. Puis Patty, elle sacré son quelque part. As-tu un coffre là? Non.
Ooh, they look scary. Rising moonlight havoc! Flickering blades!
And another!
Starstruck!
Hey!
Oh, nice moves!
Tiger Blade! Azure Storm!
That's what happens when I get serious.
Yeah! Ok, là on va se tasser un peu. Oh yes, on est sur le poignet de l'eau. Pas de coffre sur ce côté-là.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
Tiger Blade!
Incandescent hammer. Annihilate the foe before me.
Hey! Summoning Strike! Azure Storm!
Take that! Oh, brilliant angels grant us your favor.
And another!
Ooh, nice moves. Foul action.
Let's go.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Guard.
This power.
Finish that?
Ok, boy, hein. On va y mettre ça. Ah, il y a un coffre ici. On va le pogner. Ok. Je me souviens plus si c'est là ou
You'll be
là.
gone soon enough.
Take this!
Holy power, come to me.
Tiger Blade!
Oh, brilliant angels grant us your favor.
Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
I got no time to.
Oh, Rebirth 2. C'est le chien qui a appris ça, je pense. On fait que lui c'est réglé. Bon ben on va y apprendre. On va prendre ça.
From behind? Oh man,
I'm not used to this team. Howling rage, oh mighty vortex.
That's what happens when I get. I'm not done yet.
Good. Ok, puis lui, as-tu fini? Ah, il a fini ça. On va lui faire apprendre ça. There you go.
Let's eliminate them! Bluestorm! Hammer! Holy power, come to me! First aid, Hammer Blade! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Je pense que je vais peut-être faire là. Je pensais que j'apprendrais mes skills vraiment plus rapidement que ça en faisant rock. Je vais peut-être faire un petit grinding de skill. Ça va me faire gagner des levels en même temps aussi, mais je vais peut-être mettre ça en nombre puis égaliser un peu les affaires. Là. Ah non, ça c'est une débite. On a revenu la nuit. Ah, il y a un coffre-site. Ça c'est pour le chien. Good.
Ah, I'm out of water.
Don't go drinking all of it.
Thanks, Yuri.
Hey, do you think we could take 5?
And you say I'm the one always wanting to rest.
Ah.
Huh? The heat's gone and baked his brains.
Water! Oh, Carol, be careful. You'll hurt yourself if you fall.
Looks like he still had plenty of energy.
Wait up for old Raven!
And here I thought they couldn't bear to go another step.
C'est le temps de se baigner.
Oh, I think I'm in heaven.
I thought we were really done for.
Hey now, you gotta be tougher than that if you're gonna save the world, kids.
Shut up.
It'll be dangerous if we just keep going like this.
If we turn back now, though, we'll only disappoint those poor children.
We've got to keep looking as long as we can.
If we're lucky, we may even find Pharaoh along the way.
That's right. And with this spring, we shouldn't have any trouble keeping up the search.
If you've already eaten the poison, you may as well lick the plate.
Yeah, you're right. We've come this.
How about your water bottle, Carol? Did you...
Here, I filled them for you. Here's your...
Thanks, Judith.
Thanks.
Everybody else all set?
Yes.
All right, let's keep moving.
Le chien aussi. Bon, parfait. Fait que là, on est à l'Oasis. Il se pose avoir un save ici quelque part. Non, 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 je veux pas revenir là. save. Ah, il y a un coffre ici, un arbre pour Raven. J'ai failli le manquer. Ah, il est là. Non. Ouais. Wow. Parfait. Puis là, 20h40. Ah, on a le temps en masse. On va avoir le temps de finir le désert aujourd'hui. Je fuck pas trop parce que souvent je reviens. Parce que quand tu reviens, t'as plus la petite gauge qui fait que t'as besoin de te prendre les cactus à chaque fois là. Fait que j'aime mieux revenir puis prendre les coffres comme plus tard.
What the?
What are you doing, old man?
You see, I was thinking that there's a pretty odd creature over there.
Hmm? Huh? What is that?
It's Yuri!
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack there.
That's my line. They don't tell.
Quite so.
What's this?
A treasure that Ifrid hid.
This chest?
I'm surprised you were able to find treasure in the sand.
An adventurer's intuition is even sharper than the right side of a dolphin's brain.
Intuition? How unscientific.
Oh, but you can't make light of intuition.
Seriously? Is that the treasure you're looking for?
Nah, this is just rubbish. Besides, finding treasure isn't my goal.
It's recovering your memory, isn't it?
And in order to do that, I need to find me grandfather's treasure, the Maris Stella.
Yeah? You still haven't recovered your memory yet?
Unfortunately, no. But my journey's only just beginning.
She sure recovers quickly.
I like that about her.
Really?
Hey, if we keep chatting out here, we're gonna keel over.
Definitely.
Patty, why don't you come with us too? But I need to keep hunting for treasure.
Shut up and just come with us.
Ah. Rita, elle a dit. Viens avec nous. Je me souviens plus exactement le bon chemin.
Let's work together! Riding on like havoc! Hellhammer! Luna Crush! Sonic Resistance! Person by undefiled purity! Slash! Pierce Buster! Shining Fate! Brutal Fate! Clear Feed! Petty blade of Power, even indestructible evil!
Les autres, ils mettent level quoi? 31. Moi, je suis level 40.
The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
Super. Je vais sûrement briser ma gauge bientôt, moi, si je trouve pas un cactus. C'est quoi j'ai vu là-bas?
Look! Up ahead!
Let's go.
On est rendu!
Are you okay?
It's you.
Do you feel better now?
My wife. Where's my wife?
Do you mean this woman? She's right here.
Please, hold still.
Water.
il avait soif, je pense.
Oh, I can feel the life coming back into me.
Oh, that really hit the spot.
Thank you so much.
We're alive, thanks to you.
Please, it's nothing.
We'll have time to relax once we get you back alive.
What's the problem? Things will work themselves out.
You're pretty crazy to say that in a situation like this.
I'd like to thank you for saving us, but I'm afraid I don't have anything with me that I... Oh, please, we don't need anything like that. No, that simply won't do. Please, come to Mantake so that I can pay you back for what you've done.
Mantake?
Wait, are you the parents of Alf and Layla?
Yes, we are.
Did you see our children back in Mantake?
Yes, we met them there.
They were worried about their mom and dad.
They were even going to come out into the desert to look for you.
Oh, this is terrible. We have to go back to them.
Don't be so hasty. Do you think you two can go back by yourself?
Well, that is...
Then just calm down for now.
Aye, that's right. Just lie down and relax a bit.
Patty, I think that's taking it a little too far.
Uh-oh.
A bird?
It sounds close.
Sounds like it came from just up ahead.
So we'll get to meet him. It's...
You two come too.
Yes. Make sure to keep a safe distance.
Yes.
Bon. Bébête là.
Something isn't right.
That's not Pharaoh.
Yeah, there's something different about that voice.
Hey!
Ew. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
What the? It's disgusting!
Using a decoy to sneak up on us? What a...
I've never seen a monster like that!
That's not a monster.
If it's not a monster, what the hell is it?
Even Repeat's frightened. This can't be good.
Let's get out of here!
It's coming this way!
Damn, looks like we have no choice. Out of the way, you two!
Bon. Ça c'est... Niveau 35, c'est quoi? C'est résistant au feu.
What is this?
On va abuser. Hein. Varpal Sword.
This thing.
I don't want to deal with it if we don't have to. Come on, guys. Fight! I guess we have no choice. Piercing move!
Blow you away!
Rising sun like heaven! This height of your power!
Shining face! Face! That's it! Face!
A myriad of golden light, overpowering and indestructible evil!
I'll blow you away!
Aqua laser!
Oh, là c'est rendu.
So good!
Ah, ça c'est un peu overkill là.
And deliver my enemies to me!
guess we got it, but...
Oh,
75 de
I'm
hit,
so
pas pire, c'est pas pire.
tired. Come on, snap out of it.
Mysterious beast.
Oh, I feel so powerful!
Yeah.
That's the luck.
It vanished.
What's this?
I can't go on!
Rita. Carol.
The more simmering, dizzying heat and grilling mollusks.
I'm afraid even I can't take any more.
This isn't good. What? A town? That dragon from the Wizened of Kados. Go ahead. Hope you choke on my bones. We collapsed in the desert, and this can't be heaven. Where are we?
On va sauvegarder ça. On a encore une bonne demi-heure, c'est bien ça.
Good morning.
Don't you want a morning kiss?
Oh, Yuri. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Yes, it would seem that way.
We all collapsed in the desert, right? So what are we doing in this town?
Seems like someone came to our aid.
Though we're not sure who.
I wonder what kind of praiseworthy fellow could cross such a toasty desert and save so many people.
We need to find whoever it was and thank them.
What about the couple who was with us?
They appear to have been brought here as well.
So they didn't get a look at our rescuers either?
Apparently they lost consciousness like the rest of us. I believe the two of them are having a look around town.
I wonder, was it just a mirage?
What do you mean?
Oh, just before I blacked out, I saw that dragon that got the air under control back at Kados.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't you see it, Estelle?
No, I didn't see anything.
Then that monster must have saved us or something.
A monster saved us?
Was it just a mirage then? So what's the story? Where exactly are we?
A kindly gentleman is looking into that very matter for us.
Kindly gentle... Oh, you mean the old man.
There's no barrier here. This town is weird.
I thought the mountains in the east were supposed to be uninhabited.
Rita, Carol, over here!
What's that?
The monster that attacked us in the desert dropped it.
I didn't see any feathers on that thing.
That's one of Pharaoh's feathers.
Okay.
But why would that monster have one of Pharaoh's feathers?
Man, there's so much we don't know.
Welcome back.
And just why was it up to me to go tromping off on a recon mission?
If I'd gone, this sweet young lady would have been all alone with you.
Unsafe? You can't possibly mean me.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I think I'm gonna gag.
Suppose I don't mind people thinking I'm dangerous. Ed, it seems we're in Jormungand. You know, that town from the diary on the ghost ship.
Wait, this is Jormungand?
The town that needed the clear seal crystal to protect itself from monsters?
It makes sense. They don't have a barrier here.
That must be why they were searching for a way to drive away the monsters.
But that was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, and I find it strange that they were getting by at all without a barrier.
You're right.
Aye!
What if we were to show this case to one of the locals and
Yes, we might learn something about Pharaoh that way as well.
I agree.
Bah, allons-y. Boom.
This town's weird. It's in the middle of the desert, but look at all the plants.
It sort of reminds me of Mantake.
Yeah, but there is something different.
Really?
There may be more here than meets the eye. Maybe the truth is hidden away.
Leave it to Judith to put things into perspective.
The better the intuition, the more you see.
Hey, I have intuition.
Bon, ben allons-y. Si je me souviens bien, il faut aller ici, c'est la petite terrasse. Puis il faut aller parler à une madame. Et voilà.
That box.
Do you know something about this box?
Launchy had it. Where did you get it?
On a ship called the Atherum, my lovely lady. Have you heard of it?
Of course. You know about the Atherum too?
Yes. We happened to come across it on the ocean.
Did you see Launchy?
And Launchy would be...
Oh, Launchy is my love. I'm sorry to suddenly get so personal.
Your love. Damn it. Hey, Carol. Your turn.
You're hopeless. All that we saw was, the ship itself. Oh, I see.
Could I ask your name?
Oh, my name is Yuafan.
That's the name that was in the diary we found on the Atherum.
Perhaps she's a descendant with the same name?
Do you know about the clear seal crystal?
They say it has the power to drive back monsters.
The sage said it was necessary to make a barrier around the town. Is that what's in the box?
Yes, we came to deliver this box to you.
I see.
Hey, is that the key?
Could I have the box?
Bon, ben, on va l'ouvrir sans péter la
Wow,
boîte.
is this the clear seal crystal?
Looks like it.
It's so sparkly and glittery. A treasure even more beautiful than sea sparkles blooming on the surface of the ocean.
Oh boy.
So who's that sage you were talking about earlier?
The sage is a great Critian who came to our town from across the desert. A Critian?
Well, creating a barrier is basically creating a Blastia.
Blastia? But we can make Blastia with current technology, right?
There are people who do. You saw the Blastia at Emmett Hill in Cair Bakram. But I don't think that sage guy is the one who made those Blastia with messed up formulas.
I'm sorry. I don't really understand. But the sage said that the clear CL crystal was needed to create the barrier. So Longchi set out to look for it. It's been 3 years since he left.
3 years, huh? You must be worried.
Wait, this sounds weird.
Yeah, the stories don't match up.
You think she could have miscounted by 1,000 years?
How old is she anyway?
The same thing could have happened 3 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, probably.
They say that history repeats itself, but who really knows?
Is that Sage in this town? Oh, yes. He lives in the house farthest into the town.
I think it might be faster if we went to talk to the sage.
Parce que oui.
Yes,
maybe so.
On va peut-être mieux comprendre.
If you're going there, could you take the clear CL crystal to the sage for me?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
On s'en
Okay,
occupe.
let's go.
Bon. Ben, allons là-bas.
Excuse me.
Huh? Hey, that's... You're...
Who exactly?
We've run into each other a couple times.
You? How have you come to this place?
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
I see. And yet, how did you... No matter. For what reason have you come?
We're a little curious about this.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
That was quite a miracle.
You're planning on making a barrier blastia, aren't you? You're free to go pretending you're a sage, but forget about making any blastia. Who would even consider building a barrier blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Lacks an inscribed formula?
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
So this is an apatheia?
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Huh?
No such being exists any longer.
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Whoa! What are you doing? Hold on a sec!
Hey, c'était nous autres, ça, là. Hey! Dude! Come on.
It's the same phenomenon we saw at Cave Mock!
Oh, man. Just when I found one.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
It's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
Ouais, c'était nous autres.
What kind of a person treats treasure so poorly?
Wasn't the clear CL crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Pharaoh nearby.
How do you know of Pharaoh?
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
Please, tell us what you know. Pharaoh referred to me as a poison.
I see.
You know something. Don't...
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Endelikeia despise.
You mean... me?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Child of the full moon. Like in the legend. By Entelikeia, you mean Pharaoh?
That is correct.
But what would the Entelikeia have against me? Against a child of the full moon? What is this power the child of the full moon possesses that they despise?
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Entelikeia themselves.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Pharaoh and ask him myself.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Pharaoh would end only in the death of the Child of the Full Moon.
But... Estelle, give it a rest.
Hey, Reggae, Jaeger from Ruinsgate talked about the Entelakea earlier, didn't he?
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Pharaoh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too. What were you doing at that Air Crene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
C'est plus qu'une question, ça, Rita.
Those matters exceed your comprehension. Do not ask of them again. Go. I have nothing more to say.
Where do you get off?
Rita.
Bon.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold
Va
up.
pas y reparler, j'ose pas.
He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that child of the full moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon. Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estella's the child of the full moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
OK.
Right. See you then.
À demain. Bon. OK. Que là, on va jaser avec notre monde, si je me souviens bien. Ouais, excusez. Tabarouette. Petite fatigue. Hey, Raven.
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Norda.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What?
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to
In that case, we collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
Boom! Ça en fait un qu'on a jasé. Je suis obligé de jaser avec tout le monde. Je sais plus. Je peux-tu juste comme skipper?
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all?
But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon, and the Antilochaea.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to...
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the child of the full moon. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri...
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
That's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations, and I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I... If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it.
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Tu parles à elle, non. Je pense qu'il faut que j'aille parler à tout le monde quand même. C'est quoi ici? Ah, lui il vend du stock. Ah. J'ai pas mal de toutes sortes de bouffe. On va sauvegarder.
Would you like a skewer?
Is it any good?
Why don't you try it out?
Brochette.
It's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Ifried. I traveled all over researching about him after all. That's how I figured out Ifried was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Ifried told you your name?
That's my oldest memory. Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside. I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not, but I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep...
But...
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
Crying gets you nowhere, was it? But even if you understand that in your head, your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. Things will work out. Tomorrow is another day. What will be, will be. In any case, you need to eat up if you want to cheer up.
This is good.
Didn't I tell ya?
Ah ben, on a appris. Alors que c'est un chose. Bon. Non, ok. Fait que là on a fait Partie, Estelle, Raven. ici, me semble. Carole ici.
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best. But would you be okay with that, And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire.
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together in brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our...
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Brave Vesperia's own city? Yeah!
Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
Why?
Yeah! Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrale's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrest even.
Yeah, and Bellius rules the city too. Nordopolica, leader of a city, Duce of a guild. Wonder what sort of person Bellius is.
On devrait le savoir bientôt. On devrait le savoir la semaine prochaine, en fait, c'est qui Bellius. Bon. Là, il me reste qui? Il me reste Judith. J'ai trouvé. Elle doit être en dehors de la ville. Comme si je voudrais sortir de la ville, soit c'est tout le temps comme ça avec Judith. Here you go.
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
Nah.
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
Only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
No, must be your imagination.
Bon, fait que ça c'est réglé, Judith. Judith, Estelle, Raven, Carole, c'est fait, Partie. Avec le chien ouf. Ouais, c'est l'air d'aller faire des dodos, je pense. Non? C'est Partie. Et voilà. Bon, ben, on est prêt à
Glad you could
partir.
make it. Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this? I'm headed for the Air Crane and the Wiesen of Kados.
But I am curious about the Entelekea, too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Bellius?
Yeah. Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica.
You're friends with someone that amazing, Carol?
Huh? Friends? Well,
It's Nordopolica for me, too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake. And that's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
Ouais, c'est ça.
I want to know why the Entelekea hate the child of the full moon. Which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelekea, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelekea and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelekea of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Ouais.
Well, we'll pass through the Wiesent of Katos on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. All right then, Nordopolica it is.
right. First look.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty.
I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Good.
Then, will you come with us?
Aye, that I will.
Bon, ben, allons-y. Je pense qu'à partir de là,
Didn't
Partie
Bellius
reste
only
pas
meet
mal
with
avec nous
people on the
autres.
night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
Ouais. Bon. Allons-y. Donc là, on va traverser le désert. Mais là, on n'a pas besoin de le retraverser comme la première fois. On peut juste passer straight dedans. Non, c'est pas par là qu'il faut que j'aille. Le désert, il est par là. Enter the desert, stay on the map. Ouais, monsieur. Puis là, on s'en va straight à la ville.
I feel like an easy win. I guess I'll go easy on them.
Oups. Je pense que j'ai une Meteor Blade, right? Ouais. On va s'en remettre sa Vorpal. Vorpals.
Starstroke! Fireball! Piercing moon! Rising moonlight! Starstroke!
Shining face!
Rising moonlight havoc!
Cerberus strike! Brutal fang!
Raging Lunostorm!
Fang! Dragon swarm!
Rising moon!
That's what happens when I get sick.
Yes. Happiness, Happiness 2, Happiness 3. Nice. La ville est là. Puis là, quelle heure qui est? Il était 25. Fait qu'on va sauvegarder straight devant la ville. Parce que là, il y a du blabla en masse qui commence là. Fait qu'on va arrêter là. Yes! Ça, ben, ça a quand même bien été ce soir. On a avancé quand même. Gros blabla, un peu de donjon. Fait que c'est pas mal ça pour Tales of Vesperia ce soir. On va juste changer le truc ici. Voilà. Et voilà. Donc, merci à tout le monde d'avoir été présent. Merci à Catlex, Chronomaker qui était là. Tineur, j'ai vu que tu étais là au début du stream aussi. Sinon, Sidrag est venu aussi. Puis toutes les autres qui étaient pas dans le chat, qui étaient dans le chat mais qui n'ont pas nécessairement jasé, merci à vous aussi. Mon nom c'est Yann, je fais partie de Niveau Suivant. Niveau Suivant, c'est un marathon annuel de jeux vidéo qui ramasse des fonds pour des organismes de bienfaisance du Québec. Notre prochain marathon va avoir lieu en octobre prochain au profit de l'Association québécoise de la prévention du suicide AQPS. Donc, manquez pas ça. Vidéo de promotion, ça s'en vient d'ici quelques semaines. Vous allez voir, ça va être malade. Puis sinon on a des streams hebdomadaires, donc je sais pas si Dan va être là demain avec Guardian of the Galaxy, c'est à voir. Matt devrait être là jeudi avec Monster Hunter, il y a pas mal l'air parti là-dessus dernièrement. Puis moi je reviens la semaine prochaine avec la suite de Tales of Vesperia, donc on retourne à Nord Apolica, mais je pense qu'il va se passer une coupe de Gugus avant, on verra bien. Fait que c'est pas mal ça, puis moi je vais vous souhaiter une belle soirée et à la prochaine tout le monde, ciao ciao!